What's up, everybody? And today we're checking out Indian Army Selection. This is by Plan B Tamil. I will leave a link down below to the original video. Please go over there, give it a like, give it a subscribe, all that good stuff. Really, really important that you do that. This is going to be super interesting. Indian Army Selection. Look, it's not Special Forces. It's not Paras. It's not Royal Marines. It's none of that. It is Army Selection. So I'm not expecting, you know, as vigorous as I would with SF. But I'm expecting a good standard, right? At the end of the day, we know that the Indian Army is a capable force. So let's see what the selection is. I've also got another page up because this is footage of the actual selection. And I've got a page up that actually goes into details of what they need to achieve, which is going to be really interesting to watch. I might be a little bit not as sharp mentally right now because I just got back from an 11-mile run through the forest nearby, Delamere Forest, and it was a beautiful run. Really enjoyed it. There's a lot of hills. Took me time, 11 miles. I do it every weekend, so I'm just not as switched on as I usually am. Just bear that in mind if I get my words messed up or if I mispronounce something or something like that, okay? But before we get started, check out Chug, 10% off, link down below for the best drinking vessel in the world. If you want to drink out of something and that makes you look like an absolute legend, this is it. It's one of them things where it will last you a lifetime if you look after it. 10% off, link down below. Free customization, free bag. Can't get any better. Also, check out my new business, Morale, next week. I'll be going, signing off on the cans to get them filled, which is very, very exciting. For those of you unaware, basically, we're taking the profits of this to get people outside more. Feel like people don't get it outside as much as they should anymore. So follow the Instagram. Only follow the Instagram if you are someone who loves the outdoors. If you're passionate about getting people outside, join the movement, follow the Instagram. If that's not your cup of tea, don't bother. We only want a tight-knit community over there of people who love the outdoors, who love to exercise outside, who love to move their bodies outside in nature. Go and check that out. That's all I've got to say. I've been waffling on now for nearly 2 minutes. Let's pull this up. And let's check out selection. There might not be dialogue over this, so it might just be footage itself. Before we actually get started, I've got the requirements here for the actual fitness. So for men, they've got to run a 1.6 kilometer run, which is practically 1 mile, in 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and they have to do at least 10 pull-ups. They have to jump a 9 feet ditch, and they have to do this zigzag balance, whatever that is. We'll check that out in the video, I'm sure. Or maybe it might not show these ones. It might just show the run and the pull-ups. But 5 minutes, 30 seconds for a mile run, you know, that's a good fast run, isn't it? That is a fast run. Let's see here. A lot of people there. A lot of people. This is a 18-minute video, so there's going to be a lot of the same stuff going on. A lot of lads signing up here. What are they doing here? Just checking paperwork. Someone's got his paperwork in the wrong place. Yeah, I'm not watching people just pull the paperwork up. Let's fast forward it a little bit. This is what I'm saying. It's quite a long video and there's going to show a lot of stuff that we don't really need to see. I find this very interesting. The height requirement. But it looks like it depends on where you're going or what region you are. But you're looking at least 160 to 160. Wait, yeah, 160 to 162 centimeters minimum, really, for a lot of this. At least that's clerk. For a general duty soldier, 160 there. You're looking at 163 centimeters tall. Which is, you know, it's not tiny, but at the same time, it does make me wonder if they're missing out on some good soldiers that could be a little bit shorter than that. I knew some lads in the Marines who were quite short and stocky, and they were unbelievable soldiers. Oh. Nope. He's like, get out of here. Not tall enough. Not tall enough, eh? Let's pass the height thing. He's scared, he is, isn't he? More paperwork. I want to see the fitness stuff here. More paperwork, signing up, getting that sign on a dotted line. A lot of people. A lot of people signing up, isn't there? Probably getting ready for the fitness here, I'm presuming. There's a lot of waiting about by the looks of it. I'm sure they're all incredibly eager to get going. Do you know what I love about this? So, the fitness test to get into the Royal Marines is 3 miles, or it was. So, let me explain what the fitness tests were to get into the Royal Marines. So, before you could get into the test, you had to run 1.5 miles on a treadmill in under 10 minutes. Easy. Then you went into the PRMC, which is called something else now, where you had to run 3 miles in under 20 minutes, but you had boots on, which is quite difficult. So 3 miles in under 20 minutes with boots. You do 60 press-ups in 2 minutes, 80 sit-ups in 2 minutes. I think it's like 7 pull-ups you got to do. And then you do a determination test. It's a full weekend of stuff. But the big difference here is there's some lads in trainers. There's a lot of lads here barefoot, which I admire. I admire quite a bit. Now, running in trainers, I think, is the biggest, what's the word I'm looking for? The easiest way to do it. I think running in boots is incredibly difficult. If you've got a brand new pair of boots on and you're running in them, that shit's difficult. Running in barefoot is also difficult. Unless you've been practicing barefoot, then it can be a little bit easier. I ran in barefoot shoes for quite some time, and you do adapt quite easily. They're all running through, ready to get going. Let's fast forward a bit. Look how many there are. Holy crap. Wow. Wow. It's a lot of people ready to get going, isn't it? All right, so it looks like they're getting ready to do a run here. It's a big loop by the looks of it, which I'm presuming, if this is like an Olympic standard, it's 800 meters all the way around, so they would have to do it twice for the 1.6K, which is roughly about a mile. There or thereabouts, a mile. Looks like they're setting up here, ready to go. They're numbered. All right, let's see what's going on here. The anticipation, I'm sure, is through the roof with these lads right now. I remember when I was getting ready to start doing my tests, like, you just got so much adrenaline ready to go to fucking smash it as best you can. I know that feeling of just, you want to get started. You want to get in there. I wonder if they do one group at a time or whether they do a couple groups at a time. Yeah, they must do a couple. There's quite a lot of lads here, isn't there? Here they are on the start line. Wow. That's a lot of lads. That's a lot of lads. Oh, a guy fell over. I do wonder if they have a pacemaker and how they turn around and say no to the people who don't make it. I don't see any pacemakers or anyone who's basically at the 5-minute, 30-second mark. So what I'm trying to explain is sometimes when you're doing a race or a test or something like that, they'll have a PTI or something like that at the 5-minute, 30-second mark, like stood there and then running it at that pace. So if you're behind that individual, you're going to fail. If you're in front of it, you're going to pass. You don't always get that. We didn't get that in tests for the Royal Marines, but I saw it. So when you were in the Royal Marines, you had to do your 3-miler. every now and again just to keep your fitness up, and you had that like pacemaker there. It was usually a truck or something, just to be like, hey, if you're gonna fall behind, you're gonna get kicked out of the test, and you're gonna fail it. And it does make me wonder if there's one here, but I don't see one. A mile, 5 minutes 30. It's difficult. It's not easy, but it's only a mile. Do you know what I mean? Like you could really push yourself and get that done. You know? Did he just give up? That guy just give up? How are they gonna stop the people who didn't make it?
Clear the ground fast.
How are they gonna stop?
Because ground clear karo jaldi.
Where are they gonna stop it? Also, how do they know who's in the lead? I guess this might just be a different one. Unless this is the same. Let's try and get closer to the end here. Looks like they're gonna just throw the gate across. But like, is there gonna be some people sneaking through? You know what I mean? We'll see here in a minute, I'm sure.
Keep running. One.
So this looks like it's the last lap through.
Good, Zambi. One.
He's number one, good lad, putting in the fucking graft.
One. Two.
Oh.
Two.
There's some lads really struggling there.
Two.
So this is if we go to the fitness thing, there's groups here. Group 1 up till 5 minutes 30 seconds, and group 2 is from 5 minutes 31 to 5 minute 45. So there's not much of a difference there. Not much at all. Boom. They didn't pass, so
Time is there.
they literally tell them you didn't get in.
Get up. Clear the track. Zambi, clear the track fast. Clear the track. Good. Well done. Clear the track.
So these two here, 2 people were in group 1, that was it. Or is this group 1? Not many people passed that.
T-shirt open. Two.
Not many people passed that, did they?
Two.
That's super interesting. Not many people passed that whatsoever. It's an interesting way to mark them. Just paint it on the chest. It's effective, isn't it, really? So this must be group 2. That must have been group 1. This is group 2. Counting how many there are. Pull-ups. Looks like the thing already rubbed out anyway. Underarm pull-ups. Underarm pull-ups instead of overarm, which I find interesting. So when I said that you had to do at least 7 pull-ups in the Royal Marines, it was overarm, which are significantly harder than underarm pull-ups. Significantly. And the reason in the Royal Marines they specifically practice overarm pull-ups is because you're most likely in a scenario of lifting yourself up onto something to be holding yourself like this, and then you are like this. If you're climbing something, you're going to climb like this. You're not going to climb like that. And so it's more beneficial to train the muscles to climb like this than it is to do underarm. With that being said, this is a general fitness, right? Like they're They're not doing this to see if you're able to climb up things. It's literally just what's your fitness like. Let's get them lads into training that pass, and then they can build on what they've already achieved here.
Oh. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7.
Nice. What did I say it was for pull-ups? 10 for group 1, and then 6 to 9 for group 2.
8.
Easy for underarm, that.
9.
Easy.
Down. 10. Down. 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 3. Down.
Good lads, getting it done.
Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. Down.
Easy.
9. Down.
Did they show what this zigzag thing is? Oh, we've got the jump. Easy. Easy. I do that every day when I'm trying to avoid all the kids' Lego on the floor in the front room. Run down the stairs, do a jump like that to avoid some Lego. Actually, with that being said, I stood on Lego yesterday and it literally cut my foot. I'm not going to show you on camera. People pay for that shit. All right, go on, lad. Go on, lad. Speed, 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 speed. Oh, he nearly fell. He nearly didn't do it then. And then we got the zigzag. Oh, I mean, come on. I'd be surprised if anyone falls off that. That's also me avoiding the Lego in the front room. Interesting video. What surprised me the most is how fast they all were, because they were relatively fast, but also how many lads signed up. It was an insane amount of people. I'd love to know what you think in the comment section down below. Also, I know a lot of people from India do watch these videos, especially the ones that come over from my other channel, Original Pagan. I would love to know, have you done this? Have you done this, and what's the atmosphere like? Is it as tense as I'm saying, what it was in the Royal Marines? Because it certainly was in the Royal Marines. Anyway, check out Chug, 10% off, link down below, and check out Morale, the Instagram, if you love the outdoors. If you don't bother. We want to make a tight-knit community. I'll leave a link down below to the OG video. Until next time, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.